Hey, thank you, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
No kidding, we made it, guys. One more year.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good.
Yeah.
So do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I don't do New Year's resolutions. I just move on to the next day.
Yeah.
That's my resolution, to make it to that one, pretty much.
Mine's to make it to the next year. How about you? You got any?
You know, I've resolved to quit taking so much crap from you.
Oh. Sorry.
No, I don't know. You
I
know,
wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, people always kind of throw out the same old resolutions every year. You know, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to, you know, get a better job. Going to go to school. Going to do whatever. But I don't really put that much into it. You know, I'm grateful to have another year and just see how the next one goes. You know, I like this time of year to think that the days are already getting longer. You know, it's going to start warming up, which that sounds nice to me because it's kind of cold in here.
Yeah. Get back in those Speedos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've given up trying to lose weight now.
Already?
Yeah. Yeah, I last about 2 weeks and I just give up.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
Yeah.
So.
Well, as long as you always work next to me, you're the skinny one, so you don't need to lose weight.
There you go. So welcome viewers to Underground. This is our last show. And I don't know if it's going to end right at midnight, but we're going to go to midnight and bring in the new year. And then we're going to go to our live streaming, which we should maybe be up in 2 weeks. We were going to try to do it this week, but we had some complications, and plus we were moving a lot of our equipment.
Yeah.
So we never had time.
A lot of stuff going on here too. I mean, it's really weird looking from here. I don't know how it looks to the people at home. You know, maybe it looks the same, like the same studio, but it is a lot different the way we're looking at it. In fact, we have the audience kind of split like the Hatfields and the McCoys.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of like some over here and some over here, which, you know, I don't mind, you know, but it's certainly different, you know, because preparing for the move to the new location, which if people have been watching regularly, they've probably been hearing about for the past month or
for
two.
quite a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, just follow us at FVTV11.org and you'll find out what we're going to be doing next. But we're going to try to get redesignated in a couple months. So we're just restructuring the studio and just trying to get people in the right places and just trying to give a more professional platform. And if anybody wants to come down tonight and celebrate New Year's with us, you're more than welcome. We have food, we have good people here, and be live on TV.
Yeah, or call in. We're still a live call-in show.
Yep, still live.
360-693-7544. Yeah, feel free to call in with any questions, you know, comments. You want to say good, bad, or otherwise what you think of the show, how you've enjoyed this year yourself, any plans you have for the new year. Call in.
Yeah. And help us warm up this place. I had the garage door open for a while, and now it's like, I think, 20 degrees in here. So we're trying to stay warm in here. So more bodies that come down here will help us warm this place up. So, but yeah, our phone number, you want to give the phone number out since I can't remember it?
360-693-7544. I got one already.
Hopefully that's Mitch, because Mitch left us.
Doesn't look like, well, anyways.
Let's see.
Hello, caller, you're live on the air.
Hey, so what's this new location you guys are moving to?
It is going to be, well, Mike, do you want to explain?
Yeah, it's going to be downtown Vancouver, and if you just want to follow us on, I don't actually have the address, but it's downtown, but if you go to our website, we will have the address up, and our phone number should still be the same, and yeah, just contact us there, and then we can give you directions if you guys want to come down. What's your name, caller?
Kevin, and I've been involved with Portland Community Media in Portland, but now I'm on the Vancouver side. How long does it take to go through the classes?
We got several different classes, but we don't have those up right now, Kenneth.
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin?
Yeah.
Is it Kevin or Kenneth?
Kevin.
Kevin. We don't have the classes up right now because we're short-handed, but we will be restructuring those classes here in the next couple months.
Okay.
So if you just follow us on FVTV11.org, you'll find out what our classes are and kind of what we're up to next. If you want to come down and visit, you're more than welcome, Kenneth. All right, Kevin.
And did you guys get your funding slashed?
I don't believe it was so much a funding issue. It was more the redesignation.
Yeah, we got the funding. We got our designation taken away from us, and that includes the financing. So our finances from this, actually county, but it was the city's decision, they took our designation away. So what we have to do is basically revamp and change the structure of our station and then try to get redesignated. We're going to have Michael up here to actually explain that a little bit more here in a little bit. He probably didn't know that.
Did you lose the PEG fee?
The PEG grant?
Yeah.
I believe, yeah, we did. We lost the PEG grant.
Yeah, we lost the PEG grant and we lost the county.
Oh, man. So how can people support you?
Well, they could still pay attention to us with our website. We're still going to do internet streaming, and I believe we still are going to be capable of producing our own shows and sending them to Portland Community Media and then airing it on Channel 11. It just won't be...
It won't be from the county. It'll be actually a canned broadcast. So it's actually broadcast through the Portland area, all over basically the Portland metro area.
Yeah.
And so, but what we do have on our website is an intent letter where you can go on there and say, hey, I want to support FVTV, $5 a month, $12 a year. You pick whatever you can do because this is your station. Yeah. It's a freedom of speech station, and we support the public. And it's not like some of the other stations where they are a government station and they're supported through the government. We are a public. Does that make sense?
That most people don't realize the facility and the what they have available that you guys are on TV right now, and how they could just have like a ranting show or a call-in show. People don't realize it, and it's a great resource.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And, I never knew about it until about 8 months ago. I never knew about the station, and then all of a sudden I find out, man, this is a very valuable platform to get your thoughts out.
Yeah. So if I want to come down to where are you guys all located?
Well, we're moving right now, but if you, like I said, follow us on FETV 11. If you don't have a computer, just take our number down because we want to keep in touch with everybody and we want to be able to keep the public informed of what's happening because times are very critical now. There's a lot of things going on the national level that people really need to be informed about. And if you just want to call us, we'll still keep the same phone number, 360. Can you give him the number?
Yeah.
Since I can't remember
he knows it since he called it.
Okay.
But Kevin, I wanted to ask, did you mean as far as coming down and visiting with us tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Minnehaha.
4707 Northeast Minnehaha. Oh, I have a card right here. Suite 309. You might be better off looking it up online and getting some directions printed out.
Okay.
Because it's a business park. Do you know Vancouver very well?
Yeah, but I tried to find you guys. I thought.
You know where St. John's is?
Yeah.
If you go north on St. John's from 500, you'll hit Minnehaha. Take a right, and it's about a half mile down on the right-hand side. It's a white business complex. You will not see our sign out in front, but you'll see a 4707 on the front of the building. And just hug it around to the left, and you'll see our trailer out in front, FETV 11. And there'll be a red door kind of right behind it. Just come right through that red door. Anybody's welcome.
Yeah, I tried to find you guys a couple of months ago, and I thought you were down by just right auto.
We are pretty close to there. We're on the south side of Minnehaha.
Okay. So
yeah.
Turn right if I go St. John's north and turn right on Minnehaha.
Yes, that's correct. And then you would go, like Mike said, maybe half a mile or a mile. Pretty much where Just Right Auto is. We're across Minnehaha on the south side. So it'd be on your right.
Okay.
And you would pull in. It's a business park. It's white with, I think, a maroon magenta stripe.
Cool.
On the top, and there's 3 buildings. We're in the center one of them.
Yeah, it's a big business complex.
Right on. Well, good luck to you guys tonight. And
well, we hope to see you.
guys are live, and again, all you people out there watching, you guys need to support this
Well, we hope to see you, Kevin.
speech. So.
Yeah, and if you don't make it, that's fine, but still have a good Happy New Year,
Yeah,
Kevin.
you too, guys. Thanks for being on tonight.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Take care.
All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't know if people know about that, but about the station, but we support the public. And anybody can come down here and we will help you film, we'll help you, well, we can't now because this will be our last night on TV, but we will help you to do your films, whatever you guys want to do. So.
Yeah, I want to reiterate that what we're mainly losing is the ability to live broadcast. We're still going to attempt to make our programming and send it to Portland Community Media and air it.
Right.
It's just we won't have the capabilities of dictating what time what is aired. It'll be up to them.
Yeah. You got a volume on that?
I tried. It's up all the way.
Okay.
Caller, you're live on the air on Underground. Happy New Year.
Yeah. How you doing? When is your council meeting? You guys were going to have a council meeting?
Yeah, it will be, Michael, can you come up here for a minute? Because we're getting a lot of phone calls on this.
We're having our expert come up.
Yeah, because he has all the dates, I think.
I guess we'll have to probably share this mic.
Yeah.
He has a stage mic over there. Oh, okay.
He has a stage mic. So Michael, just grab that stage mic. So welcome, Michael.
Hello.
So what was your question again, sir?
I need to switch him. There you go.
Are you guys, you were talking about a council meeting to stay on cable or something the other day?
Yeah, what that is we were talking about the TCC board meeting. The TCC board meeting, it basically gives recommendation to the city to give us our, Michael, to give us the okay to have a station, right?
Yes. Well, let's put it this way. So the Telecommunications Commission is a commission here in the county that basically makes recommendations to the city and to the county regarding public access, as well as they're the ones that deal with the Comcast contracts, as well as the whole PEG system, which is public access, education, and then government channels. And so we are the public access channel. And so it is that group that makes the recommendation to the city and to the county. And so they basically have taken their recommendations. And in June, they decided that they would not extend the public access provider status to FVTV.
Right. But when is the next meeting that we have 2 months, right? Before they have the next
what's happening
meeting.
is in February, they're going to be meeting, the Telecommunications Commission is going to have a joint meeting with the city to decide the future of public access. They are in an interim solution, as we mentioned earlier. They are going to be placing on Channel 11, they're going to be piping in content out of Portland.
Portland and the surrounding areas.
Yes, they don't want to do that continuously. That's an interim solution.
Right.
So what their plan is this. They want money to come from the city and the county. They're asking $50,000 to be given and provided by the city, and $50,000 to be matched by the county to be put into a public access station.
Right.
And what will happen then is if the city and county come forward and do that, then they would put out a request for a proposal, and then anybody can basically put in a proposal to develop a station.
Right.
We don't necessarily think that the city and county are interested in coming up with the money yet. So we're looking at trying to put the station together without government funding. That's what we prefer.
And how does the public, the Vancouver area, Clark County, how do they get involved? How do they participate in helping getting their public access station back?
For people that support Fort Vancouver Community Television, what we'd like to do is contact the city and the county and let them know you'd like to see FVTV back on the air.
Yeah. And caller, what is your name?
Jan?
Dan?
Yeah.
So Dan, did you have any more questions for Michael? Did you hear what he was saying?
Well, I just wondered, do we need people to show up then, you're saying, basically, to...
We need a couple things. And
tell the people
one, I
we want you
know,
on?
one is an intent letter. If you go to our website, you can actually participate by going to our website and saying, if we get redesignated, this is what you will do to help keep public access alive, and or commit to. Even if it's only $1, $2, it's just something shown that you are going to participate if we get redesignated. The other thing is to make your voice known. Go down there and tell, basically it's our city council. They need to hear that you want it back.
Well, that's what I meant. The going down there and voicing opinion. The more people you have down there, the better off you're going to be.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. Emails, any way you can get a hold of the mayor and tell him what you want, that just makes it that more.
Both Vancouver City Council and County Commissions, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meeting in February will be there will be no public comments from that meeting, but I think eventually that has to go before the city, and so the city has to make a recommendation. The city will have to then open it up for
But
public
if
comments.
the public can make a stand or make a, what do you call it,
Even if
making a statement.
there's no
Yes.
public.
Yeah, they can start sending emails
being
in,
there.
Dan. Go ahead,
Yes.
Dan,
Showing
I'm
up.
sorry. What were you saying, Dan?
Just being there, if he said there was no public comment, so nobody can say nothing in the public, basically.
Yes,
It's just them
that's
gonna
in
be talking.
that's in the meeting in February, but there will be a meeting in I think it's March. Is when
I think what Dan's saying, if there's no public forum for them to say something, it's still them showing up, will that still make an impact?
Oh, I think it would be. We'll have to watch our website, and we'll give you some instructions.
Okay.
And I would personally recommend, it couldn't be, harmful, I think, to contact your city councilors or the county commissioners directly. I mean, just like similar to writing your congressman or calling your congressman's office.
Yeah,
As long
exactly.
as long as they know you as a citizen, the more response they hear, like, well, I'm a citizen and I vote and I support FVTV, I don't think that could hurt.
Yeah, I think it would be great to
The
have
more people showing up will definitely help.
Yep.
Yes, Dan, and
Pack the whole place, it'll be a lot better.
Yeah, and Dan, if we consider the whole public as part of our team, and so we were trying to strategize, and we are coming up with a plan to kind of let the city know that there is a lot of people watching the station. I mean, Mitch went out on the last show, and a lot of people were coming up to him at Costco and saying, "Hey, we watched your show." They're out buying prepping food, and so there is a lot of people that are watching this show. But we need the people to just make that effort to go and just present their voice before the city and let them know that, hey, this is important to us. This is important for us to get our thoughts out.
Yeah.
It's important for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Dan.
I agree with you. So, okay.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. Have a happy New Year.
You
I
too.
also would
Bye.
like to say that it's important that we remain independent of government. And I
Yes.
think that's becoming more and more critical. We want to make sure that we have, as we talked about, as a free speech platform, we want to make sure that we don't have government interference with what gets said on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in agreement with you on that. Because the more we can keep government out of this, we won't have to have the teleprompters. We won't have to have the speech already written up for us, what we
Yes.
have to say. We can say whatever we want, and it probably shows on TV sometimes because it's not,
Yeah, we're definitely
rehearsed.
we're not scripted.
yeah. But anyways, we're going to take some phone calls later, but we got a guest here tonight. Everybody knows Bobby Lee from the intros of our show, and he's actually part of our show now. And he's brought his band in. Yeah, he's brought his band in, Bobby Lee Experience Band. And it's going to be kind of loud, so if it probably won't reflect that on TV, but
Well, I don't.
we better
yeah.
put our earplugs in
Wake
here.
people
but-
up. I need to be able to stay up till midnight, Bobby.
Yeah.
Can you take care of that?
But yeah, we're real excited to have Bobby Lee in here and his whole band. They've just been a great joy to have in here.
Yeah.
These guys, every time we need some help, they stop what they're doing and help us out moving stuff.
Yeah.
And I just want to say the underground, we are going to continue the underground live through in the basement.
Yeah.
And
I
we
mean,
will be
it'll-
streaming it, and we're going to try everything that we can to get redesignated, and to be that public access provider to allow this freedom of speech to be alive.
So since we are going to be literally underground, are we going to change the name of the show to the, 100% verified underground?
Yeah, I guess we can. You want to do that? The basement live?
Our slogan could be, "It puts the lotion on its skin." You remember that? Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, I saw that. So we got Bobby Lee, and Bobby is going to be performing "Do It Again."
All right. Are we ready?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. I am so excited about this. This is awesome. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. I said, come on, let's have a real good time. Let's take away the worries of the world. Baby, we'll be feeling fine. I said, come on, little darling, would you shake your thing? Come on, baby, let's do it again. I said, come on, let's share the love we got. Let's take a little thing we call a freedom. Babe, I think you're really hot. I said, come on, little darling, you shake your thing. Come on, baby, let's do it again. I said, come on, let's have a real good time. Let's take away the worries of the world. Baby, we'll be feeling fine. I said, come on, little darling, you shake your thing. Come on, baby, let's do it again. I said, come on, little darling, you shake your thing. Come on, baby, let's ride that train. I said, come on, darling, when you shake your thing. Come on, baby, let's do it again. Down, Tex.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank you so much. That was fun.
Yeah, what's your next song?
That was great. So what do you want to do?
I don't know. You want to hit us
What's
with
the
another?
next song?
Let's do it again. Let's go ahead and do this next one. I got news for you. Take it, boys. Yeah, yeah. I was running down the road in the pouring rain. I got more than the blues on my back of pain. I got love on my mind and my love with you. Been dealing with the day when you said we're through. You said love's gonna stop when you tell it true. Baby, I've got some news for you. Dodging holes in the road I see in my way, while I'm looking for the love that got away. and I'm feeling uneasy about what went wrong. 'Cause I know in my heart that love is strong. Yeah, the love that we got that you said is true. Baby, I've got some news for you. I was running down the road in the pouring rain. I got more than the blues on my back of pain. I got love on my mind and my love with you. Been dealing with the day when you said we're through. You said love's gonna stop when you tell it to. Baby, I've got some news for you. There's just one little thing that is left to say. How can a love like this just slip away? With a love so hard you can feel the heat. Yeah, love like this has gotta be. So the love that we got that you said is true. Baby, I've got some news for you. And if you think that I'm not coming home to you, baby, I've got some news for you. Yeah, I've got some news for you. Yeah, I've got some news for you. Yeah, I've got some news for you. Thank you very much. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We're going to have some fun tonight.
Yeah, we are.
So that was Bobby Lee and the Bobby Lee Experience Band. And I'm kind of curious. You guys want to introduce yourselves by name?
Sure we do. We're ready.
All right.
Over here on...
Hi, there's Cubby.
Over there on lead guitar, that's Ron Hill. He's kind of like our guru musician. He plays keyboards, he plays bass guitar, he sings, he does just about whatever's needed. And an incredible human being and a personal brother of mine. I love it.
No, and I don't roll backwards either.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
Right on.
So Ron, are your sleeves, are your arms cold? It's kind of cold in here, at least to me.
It is. It's a little bit chilly.
Yeah, but you know,
That's okay.
You move around a lot, so that's good. You know,
Yeah,
keep
well,
the blood pumping.
Warm me up.
Nice to meet you.
Back here on drums, my brother and a personal friend, and in my opinion, one of the best drummers that ever lived. Kevin Detweller, back there on the big machine.
Awesome. Welcome, Kevin.
Welcome.
And over here, last but not least, my other brother from another mother, Brad Fire, on bass.
Is it,
And, of course, I'm Bobby Lee, at least I am most days. And, yeah, I was. Yeah, I was.
Well, I seen Brad came prepared, got a sweater on.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I have a T-shirt on.
Yeah. I got my battery socks on.
Right on. Right on. Are they red?
No, not yet. I'm gonna turn that heat up a little bit. Need battery underwear and I'll be fine.
Wow, there's a vivid image.
So, anyways, callers, if you guys want to call in, you go ahead.
360-693-7544.
I don't even know why I can't remember that phone number. I'm here every day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez, must be old age.
Well, don't worry. You know, we have it online. People can find out.
Yeah.
You know how to call us. I mean, obviously, you know, we. Oh, well, there you go.
I wish we could get that volume a little bit louder.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we need the other phone.
Oh, caller, call back.
Or we'll call you.
I don't know if it was on long enough to get a call ID. It says new voicemail from the bedroom.
Well, let's call in. Why not call
man.
out?
There it is. That's the bedroom phone.
All right. Bedroom talk. Hello, caller. You're live on the air on Underground. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Adrian.
Oh, I know who this is.
Mitch, where'd you go, man?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Mike's kind of sad. He didn't know you were leaving and he didn't get his hug.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm still hurting from yesterday. That physical therapist takes great pride and pleasure in twisting me in new ways. So a little sore. I had to cook some dinner anyhow.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you get the energy back, Mitch, come on down.
I pumped myself full of Zyfelmend and some turmeric, so hopefully I'll be feeling better.
Cool.
So,
That sounds like you're going to have a good New Year's.
sounds like a good New Year's, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They took away my painkillers, so I'm sad. But whatever.
So how are you anyways? I mean, other than the pain. You going to get drunk tonight?
No drinking tonight. Just gonna play with the kiddos and watch the neighbors set everything on fire with their fireworks.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing the kombucha down. Got some homemade kombucha down here, guys.
Is it kombucha or kombucha or what is it? How's it
Kombucha. I
pronounced?
think it's kombucha.
I would say it's kombucha, but
It's kombucha.
Oh, okay.
Whatever it is, if you're buffering up your stomach flora, then I think you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, I had my first drink of that tonight when you brought it down, and I was kind of hemming and hawing about whether I wanted to try it, but then when your wife said it tastes like feet, I couldn't resist, and I said, give me a swig.
Yeah, she's real good with that. Using analogies there. I don't know about the whole
she should be a salesperson, with that kind of a pitch.
So I guess if you're into feet, that's what I'll say. You just put a little stocking on the bottle, and you got it going on then.
Yeah.
All right, on. So what are you guys planning for the new year, besides the big move and all that good stuff?
Yeah, just hang out and ring in the new year. I'm really curious to see what happens at midnight. Whether it's going to be right when the clock strikes and it switches to Portland Community Media, or whether we're going to be on for a bit.
Yeah. Hey, Mitch, do you have anything for the viewers?
I want everybody to pray that we have a peaceful new year, that we're all successful in the new year, and that we come together as a community, and that we support our politicians that are actually working for us.
Yeah.
And that we get more informed as a people, and we support the good police officers out there, and we have to have a renaissance. We have to have a peaceful revolution that goes on in people, and that's only going to come from people's the good stuff that we have to offer. We can't have a meltdown this year like they're trying to push us towards. So
Yeah.
I really want people to pray, and we have to pass this on to our children, and we don't want to pass on a mess.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we need a government that will serve us, not demand that we serve them. And I think that's what we need to look for in our leaders.
If we have a total meltdown and a violent revolution, then we're not going to get it.
Yeah.
We have to use our mouths and try and be peaceful and united and come together, and we can lick this. I have the utmost confidence. I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Mitch, I just want the viewers to know, if you follow us on the streaming, Mitch and I have talked extensively and doing a little 5-minute prepping on just getting back to basics on how to make your own bread, how to make how to take care of chickens, just every little thing that will help you to get through this time that, a lot of people are talking about it. Matter of fact, the mainstream media is even talking about a financial crash. So what we need to do is learn from each other. Some of us might know a lot more than others. And let's pass the information on. Let's kind of just, work on this together as a community.
One thing I notice nowadays is preparedness. It used to be called, survivalism, but preparedness in general has become a lot more socially acceptable. Like, it used to be really stigmatized.
Yep.
Like, if you wanted to get books on survival, you used to have to go to like gun shows and get you could just tell they were printed in some guy's garage, books on it.
Yeah.
And when I was Christmas shopping, we went to Costco, and they had all sorts of books on different preparedness.
Well, they even got
manuals.
survival food now.
Yeah.
I even saw it at, what was it? Not Walmart. Walmart has it, but what's the other main?
Target?
Winco.
Oh, okay.
Winco has it. And
Yeah.
so there's a lot of places that actually have the
From time to time,
survival
it
food.
sells out in a heartbeat.
What's that?
Costco also carries it from time to time, and it sells out in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
All the freeze-dried buckets of food and the Mountain House, the multi-packs and all that stuff, it goes real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So.
but yeah, I think anything that we can do to help each other as a community, whether like you're saying, it's learning something about your food, how to get yourself healthier, and replace your stomach bacteria, since your stomach is 80% of your immune system. These are all things that are important for everybody, and we've had the opportunity and been afforded to have friends that were doing these things already, and my wife has been great at networking with her friends and figuring out how to do certain things. There's been things that I've been trying to do for quite a while, like trying to learn how to raise some chickens and grow a garden and do certain things. But I think even with just Obamacare coming in and them talking about the death panels and how autism rates in the next 10 years are supposed to go up to 50%, which is crazy. And we have the highest rate of diabetes, heart disease, cancer in the entire world, not just out of the developed nations. The third world nations are doing better than we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And with the stuff we have coming at us, nobody needs to be sick.
Yeah.
And it's time for us as Americans to vote with our dollars and get rid of these companies that are poisoning us.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Well, thank you for calling in, Mitch. Oh.
even having Wade get together with us, and he's a woodsman, so he's got a lot to offer. And I think there's all kinds of information out there that we could all get together as a community and share with each other, because I know everybody has stuff to share with me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost like it could be its own show, not just a segment of this one. There's so many topics that could be covered,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
There's a wealth of information out there, and I think there's a lot of people in Clark County that are a lot more self-sufficient than we realize.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with our mild climate, and farmland, it seems like we could produce enough food to feed everyone too. But, well, anyways, yeah, thank you for calling, Mitch. And,
No problem, guys.
and Happy New Year. Tell the family I said
We'll
hi.
be cheering you on, and everybody have a Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell Christina Happy New Year. It was a pleasure meeting her. I like her a lot.
I definitely will.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
All right.
Thank you, Mitch.
Bye.
So,
One I wanted to point out, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me last week when we were covering the preparedness and we were covering low-cost options. and it didn't occur to me last week, but I wish it had, is the LDS cannery, Latter-day Saints. You know, the Mormons operate a cannery, at least they used to. I haven't been there in quite a few years, but they offer a cannery so people can go in and buy food for preparedness. I think it's one of the tenets of Mormonism. I think they have to keep a year's supply of food.
Yes, they do, yeah.
And it's dirt cheap, you know, because everything that is sold there is sold through volunteer labor. You know, like the farmers donate the wheat or rice or whatever, and you go down and you pay for the supplies like the canning, the lids, and you do your own packaging. But, I mean, you could get, like, you know, cans of wheat for, I mean, less than $1. You know, cans of rice for less than $1. I mean, these are number 10 cans,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Do you know where that's
coffee can
at?
sizes. I don't. All I remember is somewhere in Portland. I mean, I went there, I don't know, 15, 16 years ago, and we bought a bunch of preparedness food. And really, I should be doing that again, because I'm sure that stuff's old.
Yeah. And it's amazing when you start collecting some of this stuff, how fast it'll go out of date.
You know, as long as your conditions are ideal, it's one of those things where it's past its prime, but it's not like it's bad. As long as you're storing it in cool, dark conditions, dry conditions, you know. I mean, they found wheat in the pyramids that was 3,000 years old and still able to sprout, you know. So as long as the conditions are ideal, it's still safe.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. You're live on the air. Hello? Hello, you there?
Uh-oh.
Maybe someone's partaking of the festivities early. Happy New Year to you too, caller. Hello, anyone there? Please call back.
Or we'll
Technical
call you.
difficulties. Yeah, oh yeah, we got that number.
Yeah, if your number's not blocked, we will call you back. So, yeah, I just want to mention about Wade. He had a very good point. You know, some of the things that we were brought up, how to fish, how to hunt, how to start a fire, you're considered a survivalist now.
Yeah.
I think that's just part of basics. It's just getting back to basics. Why does it have to be, oh, we're preppers because we know how to start a fire, or you know how to fish, or you're a survivalist? That's part of surviving, is know how to fish.
Yeah. You know, my dad's an immigrant. He, I'll finish this later. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. Happy New Year.
Hello, Happy New Year.
How are you?
Pretty good. Just about to celebrate New Year's pretty soon, maybe around an hour or so.
Yeah, 2 hours, I guess. It looks to my clock 2 hours from now. Well, what time zone are you in?
11.
Is it 11?
In my time zone it is.
Okay, where are you at?
Arizona.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I watch you guys from here, that's fun.
Wow, well, thank you. How did you find out about us?
I found out through a friend.
Huh. Well, cool.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
My name is Alejandro.
Alejandro.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So you have anything to say to our viewers?
Well, I wanted to talk about, what's it called? Hydroponics.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Heard about that?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
growing of plants in rocks as opposed to soil.
Yes, but
Okay.
you know, instead of buying food at the store, you can have your own sustainable food production, you know, where you live.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can produce fish and you can produce your vegetables that you need, and you can save money and, you know, just have control over your own food supply instead of, you don't know what chemicals they put in those tilapias that come from China and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Alejandra, have you built one?
No, I haven't built one myself, but I do have a friend that has one, and it looks pretty neat to me.
Yeah, that's something I've been wanting to do, but I live in an apartment, and I heard that they were pretty easy to build, but I'm just too scared that there might be a leak or something going into the apartment. How do you prevent that?
I wouldn't recommend it in an apartment, but, you know, if you maybe, you know, like I was thinking maybe one day I could just $200 to $1,000 properties. They're like in a desert or whatever near where I live, and just put it there. Just put like a fence or whatever, and just leave it there. You could always do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea. I also heard, and somebody can correct me if this is wrong, but I heard that because a lot of your plants, they don't have the minerals in the soil because they're actually depleting all the minerals in the soil. If you take vitamins and you throw it in the water, the plants will actually suck those minerals up, and you get a whole different flavor out of the vegetables.
Yeah, that's correct. You get, all the minerals from, because that's why most farmers have to do rotations, so it gets the nutrients back. Different plants take different nutrients in the soil, and some plants even put nutrients in the soil.
Yeah.
Like legumes or whatever, they put nitrogen back in the soil, and then like corn and whatever, they take a lot of nitrogen and other minerals from the soil, and then other plants put it back.
Huh.
But nowadays, they just, monocrop, they just do the same crop all the time because they have those big farms and whatever, and they just put, like artificial stuff on them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything else to say?
no, I currently don't have anything else to say. I just going to say that you guys are doing a wonderful job with the show.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate the phone call, and I appreciate you bringing that subject up about the hydroponics. That's
You're welcome, and hopefully you guys have a great new year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you too,
you too.
Alejandro. Hey, I'm sorry for ribbing you about what time zone you were in. I really didn't know you were in Arizona.
Yeah, right now it's 11:06 p.m. currently because we don't have time daylight savings.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys have daylight savings.
Yeah.
What's the temperature down there?
California.
Yeah. What's your temperature now?
I believe it's around 45.
That's quite balmy compared to where we're at. We're about, what, 25, I think?
Yeah, instead of a brick building.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's cold. 45.
Well, thank you and Happy
when
New
I
Year.
go over there, it's like frozen for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, have a good New Year, Alejandro.
What? Can you hear that?
Have a good New Year.
Yep, you too. Well, have a wonderful night also.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for calling and watching.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, Bobby, has your group got another song for us?
We got a lot of songs for you. We got as many songs as you want to hear. Yeah. Why don't you start us out on that one, Mike? All righty. This next song. This next song is going to be Change the Wind. A lot of us, we sit with this, in this world, sitting in our little corner of the world, and we sit and look how big everything is, and we wonder, how can one person, change the course of the wind in the world, how can one person matter? And I'm a true believer that one person can matter, and one person can change everything. Okay, we've seen a lot of it in our lives, and I believe that this experience right here in this TV studio is a good example of that you can change the wind. And so here we go, Change the Wind. I can see it in the corner, in a place inside my head, and I know there's an order, and I give myself to it. Who am I now? Who am I to change the wind? Who am I now? Who am I to change the wind? I can see it in the corner, in a place inside my heart. And I know there's a problem, but a damn good place to start. Who am I now? Who am I to change the way? Who am I now? Who am I to change the way? And to see them in the background, in a place you would not live. And they're all asking questions on their mind and on their lips. Who am I now? Who am I to change the way? Who am I now? Who am I to change the way? Change the way! Who am I now? Give it sweetly, give me an answer. Who am I today? I need some shelter, give me a reason. Who am I? Who am I? Give me an answer. Who am I? Give me an answer. There you go. You can change the wind. You can. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you, guys.
How about you guys just stay right there? I want to mention that FVTV11.org. You can see all of our past shows, the underground. Make comments if you want. Be nice.
Be honest, but with politeness.
Yeah.
How
And
do you make comments on it? You just type in underneath it, or?
I have no idea.
yeah, or edit it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is there a way we can make comments? Well, I guess we can't add comments right now, but
You could call us, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, we probably should start doing that. We're going to add comments. Yeah, we're.
And Carol suggests you can donate money.
Yeah,
Right
Carol.
there.
We're going to get
Donate
Carol up here in a
money right
minute.
there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Every time you go on the website, if you click on one of the videos, you can either watch it on YouTube or the actual site.
Yeah, you can follow it up on YouTube every time we click on
What
it.
it will do, it will actually register that you watched that particular
Yeah.
program, so that will give you ratings.
Cool. Steve says every dollar you guys donate, he will match it.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So, anyways, so Bobby, what you got next for us?
Hey, we're gonna do one. It's called Between the Lines. I think I did it the first night, some of it the first night when I came on the show with Mr. G. And cool. Anyhow, here it is, Between the Lines. As we stand alone and looking forward, searching for a light we cannot find. Always caught between the right and wrong of life, we come a place we can't define. 'Cause I believe that we've all got love inside. I can see that there is no place to hide, but we try every time to encourage that bottom line sign of the time. As we live our lives between the lines. As I see the world and all the changes crumble from inside there before my eyes, and I look inside myself and wonder, how do I live free and survive the time? 'Cause I believe that we've all got love inside. I can see that there is no place to hide, but we try every time to encourage that bottom line sign of the time. As we live our lives between the lines. As we spin the truth to fill the time, our lonely little lives never really shine. And we know the way we should be moving, wondering why those ways won't support our crimes. 'Cause I believe that there's always love inside. I can see that there is no place to hide, but we try through disguise and deceits of every kind, sign of the times. As we live our lives between the lines, living out our lives between the lines, living out our love between the lines.
That's awesome, man.
That was awesome.
I had a quick question for Brad. Now, Brad Fire, is that a stage name or is that? That is awesome. You know, that just sounds like a superhero. Sounds like, oh, well, it still sounds like a superhero.
I love it.
So do you guys have any shows coming up, or
What's that?
what's your guys' schedule? Where can people see you guys play?
Right now we're recording. We're between gig seasons, so you know it's like, you know, spring's coming up. You know, weddings and I don't know. I don't know if I've ever done a bar mitzvah. Have you ever done a bar mitzvah?
Yeah. I don't care to remember.
Okay.
Was it yours?
A lot of polka music.
Oh,
was
that was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Was it yours?
They had a regular, like a Lawrence Welk band there for the blue-haired old ladies. And then they hired us for the kids. I was playing in a 3-piece band. And we were playing a lot of Grand Funk. And I thought all them old people were going to have a stroke when we started playing.
I could just see it. Well, here comes the locomotion, man.
The other band was getting off on it. They thought it was pretty cool.
Well, you guys got one more song for us?
Oh, we do. We do.
Yeah, this is New Year's Eve party, and so we just want to liven up a little bit. And
Yeah. Yeah.
but if anybody wants to call in after they get done playing, we'll answer it or we will call you back. We've been known to do that. You want to give the number out again?
Yeah, 360-693-7544.
Yep.
We got a little bit of a kind of a country kind of twist on this song.
This is our one and only country song. Because if we did any more than that, we'd all go sterile.
No, we wouldn't, but you would. But at your age,
I like
really
country.
a problem.
I forgot, man.
There it is. Yeah, me too. This one's called I Got a Feeling. Okay, here we go. I got a feeling you're gonna love loving me. I got a reason. I think that love should be free. Right there on the table, running down the hallway. In love is where we say, yeah. And I'm singing, time won't heal my wounds, but love will feel the pain, yeah. I got a feeling we're gonna let our love grow. No rhyme or reason, I think it's time that we show. Right there on the table, running down the hallway. In love is where we say, yeah. And I'm singing, time won't heal my wounds, but love will heal the pain, yeah. Yes, I've got a feeling and I'm singing, time won't heal my wounds, but love will heal the pain, yeah. I got a feeling you're gonna love loving me. No rhyme or reason, I think that love should be free. Right there on the table, running down the hallway. In love is where we say, yeah. And I'm singing, time won't heal my wounds, but love will heal the pain, yeah. And I'm singing, time won't heal my wounds, but love will heal the pain. Yes, I've got a feeling such a lovely feeling. Right there when you watch it. I got a feeling. Oh, thank you, everybody. And by the way, it is New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year's to everybody. And continuing on,
Is it Happy
fellas.
Year's? No. Not
Yeah,
yet.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's.
Yes.
So, Bobby, we appreciate you coming out
You bet.
every week and participating with us and helping us out.
Oh, thank you, brother.
And thank you to the
Been
band
my
as well.
pleasure.
Yeah.
You know, thank you to the band as well. You know, you
You
know,
guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
Yep. So, yeah, I just want to give a special thanks to Bobby because he's been coming down here and helping out and just
You guys have
going
a
to the
good
new
cause,
place.
you
And
know what? I'm going to back it up all I can. And you know what? I believe in America, and I believe in free speech. I'm a songwriter. That's
Right.
what I do. And you know, if you've studied history at all, many times in history, as oppression happened in other countries, one of the first places that they would attack is the media. They would take out songwriters and conductors and all kinds of musical people because they kind of promote the whole freedom of spirit thing, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's why I'm here, guys, because that's what you guys do. You promote that freedom of spirit, and I love it.
And that's what we want to bring out to the public, that when there's artists out there that want to be recognized, want to get their message out, this is a platform to come to.
it
This is
most
where you
certainly
do
is.
get your thoughts out. And it's just a different venue to be able to reach a certain mass that can't get on the computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just learned how to use a computer in the last couple of years. I'm getting more efficient with it, but it just seems like there's still a population out there that doesn't know how to use the computers. That's why TV is still important. So, but anyways,
Sure
I just
is.
wanted to,
It sure is important.
yeah.
And you know what? You know, us older folks, you know, we're learning how to use that computer a little bit more every day.
Right.
And I think it's a brilliant idea to carry this studio on the way that we are with the live streaming video. I think it's going to be sensational. I truly believe that it's the way of the future as far as what we consider television.
Right.
There's so much more variety here on the internet. And believe me, the people who I have cursed to make me learn it, they're probably laughing right now by saying that. But yeah, this is absolutely an awesome, inspiring idea that you guys have come up with, and I'm glad to support it.
thank you. I would just like to reiterate that to people, you know, that if there's a viewpoint you don't feel is being expressed, don't wait for us to do it. Come in and help.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. You're live on the air.
Hey, how's it going, Adrian? I just wanted to call in and comment towards Bobby Lee's point that he was making. You know, the first thing that's really going to get regulated in this country is going to be our free speech. And something we can appreciate about your guys' platform is that we can really say whatever we want, whenever we want, however we want. We don't have so much fun. I'll say, you can't mention this corporation, you can't mention this name, you can't mention what's the real truth behind a real situation and why certain wars are going on and why certain corporations are paying millions of dollars towards certain state and local initiatives, especially such as the one that just got passed in Washington with our gun laws.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
594.
Exactly, yeah. We've shown that there's a huge non-compliance up in Olympia, especially with the largest felon gun rally that was going on up there with over 1,000 people.
Oh, the will not comply rally?
Yeah, absolutely. Exchanging their freedoms that they have and that we were born with, and with our God-given rights in America.
Yeah.
And I think people really need to wake up to the fact that, you know, there's a lot of things out there today that are really illegal to do now. And 10 years ago, 5-10 years ago, all that stuff was all legal. People just really need to pay attention to the kinds of ballot measures and types of things that their local government's doing.
Yeah. What's your name, caller?
This is Travis Roberts.
Travis?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Travis, how you doing, man?
Hey, have you called in before, Travis? I'm sorry.
That was on here.
Yeah, I was actually on your guys' show.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, how's it going, Mike?
Good. How you doing, Travis?
Pretty good.
We missed you last week.
But yeah, like I was saying, I really appreciate you guys' platform. Sorry I couldn't make it on that last week too. I know.
No, it's all good. I'm glad you called. Sorry about space, and But yeah, I remember.
Hey, by the way, Travis, you know, some of those promos you see in between Alex and some of the other ones about look beyond the illusion. We took those from Travis's website and we put it up on the TV. So just want to let everybody know that was Travis's website we took those from.
Yeah, that was an Instagram platform that I have. It's my profile's Agenda 21 Wake Up on there. But yeah, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to use any of those pictures. It's obviously a public platform, and we have the freedom to do whatever we want, really, with kinds of material that are especially public. So
yeah.
Right ahead.
So what are you doing tonight, Travis?
I'm just kind of hanging out at home, you know, playing it safe. I don't want to have any mishaps with any drunk drivers or, you know, you never know what's going to happen on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. People with fireworks and. You know, I mean, it's kind of funny to think about, you know, that it's because it's so cold, but I mean, the fire danger is really quite high. You know, when it gets really cold and dry like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a time, the last time we had a cold snap, and someone just threw their cigarette butt out in the bark dust, and it damn near caught fire. It was all ash and smoke, and I mean, it was, you know, 20 degrees. You wouldn't think there'd be a fire danger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Travis, what have you been up to lately?
I've just been kind of working, keeping my nose to the ground, keeping up on kind of mainstream issues and other issues that aren't really being talked about right now in the media. You know, especially like how we've got the media telling us with this pony hack and whatnot that this was all North Korea. It's funny because it was about a week ago now, and yesterday on mainstream news sites all over it saying, oh, now they were coming out and saying that, hey, North Korea is not involved whatsoever. This looks like it's an inside job. And a lot of alternative media stations were saying that since day one. And I think people are being a little bit more aware of kind of the lies we're being told on a daily basis. But at the same time, it's kind of stimulating us to accept that as a norm. And stations like you guys, obviously, you're just going to point out the truth, you're going to get straight to it, and really appreciate that.
Well, if you have something to say to the viewers right now, what would be the number one thing for the new year for them to know about?
For the new year, I would just say, you know, same thing, just kind of pay attention to what's going on with your local governments especially, local, state, federal. It all intertwines at some point, and we can't let I wouldn't say just big major corporations, but corporate agendas and agendas with people like Halliburton who are out to just take over land and control different areas and population, and we just need to be aware of situations like that. It's not the easiest thing to do to try and follow local trends and local topics, and especially local government. It's not the most interesting thing, but sometimes you're going to have stuff pop up that you're going to want your kids to have freedoms to do in the future, and you don't want that to get any kind of bans on it. So it's time now that we got to kind of pay attention to that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Travis, you know, I really appreciate you being a voice out there. You know, Travis is just a young man, and he is bold, and he's trying to wake people up, and I just really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate you guys as well.
Thank you.
So come down and visit us at the new facility.
Yeah, we'll have to get a couple basement talks going and set something up there.
Yeah.
Cool, Travis. Well, Happy New Year, Travis.
Yeah, have a good New Year, Travis.
And thank you for calling in.
Happy New Year's, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
I have a habit. My girlfriend watches us at home, and so when I get home, we'll usually discuss how the show went, you know, and you know, what she thought. And when Travis was on, both of us were really impressed with him, you know, and like you said, he's a young guy, and I have to admit, you know, I think everyone has their own personal biases, and a lot of times I see someone young and I just kind of assume that they're not paying attention like they should.
Right.
And Travis really bucks that mold, and he gives me a lot of hope.
I know,
for,
I
for
was
that
thinking the same thing,
generation,
a lot of hope.
because you know, I do. I have a tendency to see, you know, young kids, because I remember when I was young, I didn't pay attention to who was running for office, or you know, I mean, I voted, but I wasn't into it. And when I see people like him, it just really inspires me, and it does give me hope that we're not doomed, because sometimes I really feel like that. You know.
So yeah, he's a good guy, man. I appreciate him making that step out, and I wish I would have taken down his Instagram. I can't remember what it was called. Maybe if he can call back in or something.
Well, I think he mentioned it just now, and now I feel like a jerk for not remembering it. It was oh God.
Anyways, Travis, if you're
Sorry,
listening,
Travis.
please call back in, because I think it's important that we follow these different people that are making a statement. So anyways, what we're trying to get at is we need to support these people that are trying to make these efforts. And if you're trying to do something, call in. Let us follow you and support that.
I hope
Hopefully that's Travis. I wanna
just
write it
after
down
talking
this
him
time.
up, now we get to get our butts chewed for not remembering. Hello, Travis. I'm sorry about that, man.
Oh, yeah, not a problem, guys. It's all right. But yeah, like, I'm always watching the show. It's a pleasure to watch. But the name on that's Agenda 21 Wake Up, AGENDA 21 Wake Up. And it's just type it all one word. Type it on Instagram. It should pop right up.
Agenda 21.
Wake up. Agenda 21 Wake Up.
Wake up.
All right. Thanks for calling back and clarifying, Travis.
Yeah, thank you, Travis.
Not a problem, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Yeah, you too.
Well,
as you can tell, we're live and unscripted. But I like that, you know. I like not really knowing what we're going to talk about exactly, just coming up here and having fun. Getting a note from, what you got? Anything good?
Yeah, we got the new location.
Oh.
And we're in a beauty school, so you need to contact us if you guys want to come down, and we'll let you in. But it's at the Vancouver School of Beauty. It's 114 West 6th Street, Vancouver, Washington, 98660. And just want to say Jean Banks thanks us. Thanks you. And
she's the owner?
She's the owner, yeah.
Yeah, I want to give thanks to her for offering, you know, and giving us a home. I think this new location, I'm really stoked. I think this new location is going to be awesome. You know, I mean, as we all know who have seen both of them, you know, the studio is a lot shorter than here. We have big, huge ceilings, but it seems like, and from what I've heard, it's more square footage.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the benefit to that, you can get a haircut before we go on live.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, so now you won't have to cut your own hair.
Well, I don't. My girlfriend does it. Okay. I'm a cheapskate, you know. I don't like paying for haircuts. I just, I went and bought some buzzers, and here's how cheap I am. We use the same buzzers on me that we use on my dog. It was, you know, hey, would you rather have a second set for you? Like, no, I'll use the same ones. I don't care. It's like, I don't care. I'll just, you know, take it off when it gets too long, when it starts bothering me.
You're a survivalist.
Yeah, I got better things to spend my money on. Hello, caller, you're live on the air.
Hey, Adrian, I forgot to keep forgetting to mention this. Did anybody else catch the shooting star last night? The huge comet that came in about 1 in the morning and went from horizon to horizon and then broke apart. It was going from east to west, and it was massive.
Huh? I
No, about
hadn't
what
heard
time?
about it.
About what time, Mitch?
At 1 o'clock in the morning.
Huh?
I just didn't know if anybody else saw that. My wife's yelling at me outside because she didn't realize it was me.
Huh? Yeah, I hadn't heard about it.
I told her about it last night when it happened. I stepped outside for a cigarette.
Huh?
This massive comet was racing from east to west across the sky. Broke up past the West Hills. It was pretty huge.
Huh? Yeah, you know, I don't ever want any of those things to do any damage or hit anyone, but it's always nice when you're up camping and you get to see a shooting star or meteor. It's always nice.
This was the absolute. I've seen tons of shooting stars, but this was absolutely the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Huh.
Come into the atmosphere like that. So
Huh.
it was pretty impressive.
Wow.
Just putting it out there. Hopefully somebody else will call and somebody else seen it. So it wasn't my imagination.
Huh. Well, I'm sure it wasn't.
Oh.
I would hope, anyways.
Thank you, Mitch. Matter of fact, Mitch, I just filled up with that new kombucha, and it doesn't taste like feet. I just want to let you know.
It depends on the feet.
No, it doesn't taste like feet. It was a joke.
Oh, it's okay.
I think it tastes pretty good.
Yeah. Kombucha salesman, Christina.
Sounds like you guys got a party going
There's
on.
alcohol in it, so.
What's that?
There's too much alcohol in it.
What are you guys doing over there?
I'm sorry, my girls are partying it up for 2015, you know.
Oh, cool. No, that's good. How old are they?
They are 4.5 and 18 months.
Do you think they're going to make it till midnight? Or you think they'll fall asleep beforehand?
No way. See, we're night owls, and I work evenings at the salon, so I pick them up from grandma's and come home, and it's around midnight or 1 o'clock when we go to sleep.
Okay. Cool. Hey, thank you for the kombucha, you guys.
Yeah, I know. You can hear all the noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lively. You're there.
But I did want to say, you guys, it's New Year's Eve, you're on TV, and you're not sporting all those hats or headbands with the New Year signs on them. What's going on?
I didn't want to mess up my hair.
Yeah, me either.
I just combed it for the first time, so.
One of you doesn't really have much hair right now.
Yeah, Ginger, get up here and wear a hat.
Yeah.
You guys are funny. It was great meeting you guys, and we'll definitely keep in touch.
All right,
Cool.
well, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy New Year.
And see you guys next year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Mitch, do you want to say something?
Just Happy New Year's again, guys.
Thank you, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch.
No problem.
Bye.
So,
Good folk.
yeah, I like those people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if anybody's out there and wants to come visit us, you're more than welcome. We've got just a lot of people just coming to hang out and just talk and kind of just vent on some of the things that are going on. And, you know, we've made a lot of good friends here in the last 6 months.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in life that come across as kind of a bad situation, you know, but it goes to that saying, you know, that behind every cloud there's a silver lining. You know, when I ran for freeholder and I got beat quite handily, you know, I lost the election. Yeah, I came in 6 out of 13 people. You know, a lot of us really got stomped, but it's depressing. But at the same time, you look back at the experience and how much it shaped your view on, you know, your society, your culture, your community, whatever it is, and then you realize how many people you wouldn't have in your life or you wouldn't have met or known if you hadn't taken that step.
Yeah,
and I feel that way about this studio. You know, it's kind of scary to think that we're not going to have another show broadcast from this studio. You know, and we're going to be doing internet streaming or not going to have live capability for the time being, but, you know, it's a step forward, and I'm going to try and make the most of it.
Yeah, and we still want to be the voice for Clark County, and even though we're streaming, we can still be that, but just not on Comcast. But I think that voice, that platform to be able to speak your thoughts is very, very important to have, especially in these days. To be able to get your thoughts out there is so important, especially with the concerns of what's going on in the government and just your surrounding areas. It's important to know that, you know, there's things going on here that you can participate in and be involved in, and
I
learn more about the community.
I just want to clarify really quickly that we're still going to be able to do our own programming on Channel 11. It's just we won't be able to pick what time.
Right.
Caller, you're live on the air.
Yes, good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
It's Ken.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to wish you guys the most happy and prosperous New Year imaginable, and really wanted, though, to speak to the issue of saying thanks for your current efforts, and look forward to us having not only maybe a streaming 2015, but we still could be found back perhaps on cable, and we could in fact be found as spring unfolds on Channel 11 restored. But for the moment, my thanks for your efforts and my warmest wishes to our viewers of FVTV.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we appreciate you supporting Alex Jones.
That's what free speech is all about. Everybody gets a turn.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, I'll say goodnight to you, but once again, my warmest thoughts and prayers for our future.
Thank you, Ken.
I feel blessed to be able to watch you guys tonight. It's been a total tickle.
Yeah.
We feel
Bye.
blessed.
Well,
that you are.
thank you, Ken, and Happy New Year to you, buddy.
Producing for all of us.
All right. Well, yeah, have a Happy New Year, Ken.
I'm on it already, and you guys are part of it.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye. Sounds like we got another one.
Yep, we got another phone call coming in.
Our high-tech multi-call streaming phone.
Yeah.
Caller, you're live on the air, I think. Happy New Year? No. Please try calling back. I don't know how to switch calls on this.
Yeah.
I wanted to give a shout out to Ken. You know, he's one of those people that's been here, well, since I've been here, which is not even 2 years yet.
Michael, why don't you come on up?
And as I understand it, he's been here through thick and thin, you know.
Yeah, he has.
For a long time. And always been a good one to have on our side. And I wanted to say thank you and a Happy New Year to him, and thank you for calling.
Yeah, he's always very interesting to talk to. He's just a wealth of information. So yeah, just grab that one, Michael. So yeah, Ken's a part of our board, and so is Michael. And we were talking about earlier that they're going to have that board meeting on the second or in February, but then they'll have the city one right after that, right?
We believe that's going to be happening in March.
In March. And that's where we will have a platform to speak from, right?
At least to my knowledge. I don't know what the schedule is yet. That's
okay, and that's why people need to follow us at fvtv11.org to find out, and we will give you the information. If you want a platform to speak from at the city, we will let you know on our website, right?
Exactly.
So please follow us. Do you have anything else to say about that?
No, we just want the public to come forward and give us their support.
Yeah.
And the more support that we have, and the better that we have to create basically a business case. We need to show that we have some stability and that we can survive as a vibrant public access station. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah, and that's why those intents on our website, the intents, it really shows them that we have the public backing us up. Like I said, even if it's $1, $2, I know we know that times are hard, and from what it looks like, times might even get harder. So we understand that, but just the point that the public is backing us up will help us in that endeavor to be reestablished or to make our point.
Yep. And in the meantime, we're going to work to generate a greater internet presence.
Yep.
We'll be able to, again, do programming like this. We want to be able to stream over the internet.
Yes.
We know that's actually the future. If we look long term, one of the things that you're seeing is that broadcast television is dying. You know, the number of people that have been watching broadcast television has been cut in half from 2000 to 2012. The number of people that watch it, especially the younger generation, they don't watch television like they used to. They're getting it from Hulu, they're getting it from Netflix, they're getting it from other sources as well as television. Right now we have, in Clark County, we have a higher percentage of people that have internet access than actually have access to Channel 11 on the Comcast channels.
Right.
So we have a lot of Comcast subscribers that actually just use Comcast for the internet. So we'll be able to reach those people as well.
Right.
And that was part of our strategy. We want to be able to generate a greater internet presence as well as have maintain the station for those people, that segment of the market that still wants to watch.
Right. And what we want to do is continue are broadcasting over Comcast because we think it's important for a certain portion of the public that doesn't know how to use the computers to still have access to this information. And also, this information that we are putting over the TV, you're not going to get it anywhere else. You can get it on the internet, but you're not going to be able to get it on television. And that's something that we took a risk on, and we've got a great response from it. We've heard just people out on the streets are talking about the content. People never knew some of the stuff that's going on, you know, like the spraying, the GMOs. A lot of people had no idea that was going on. And that's why we're just trying to educate people. And if you don't like this content, you know, let us know, or come down here and be a part of it and do your own video. That's what we're here for. We are trying to keep the freedom of speech alive.
Yeah, I should also say that FVTV as an organization doesn't have any stands on, for example, we don't have any political stands, or we don't have any religious stands. We basically are just a platform.
Yes.
So there are people, for example, that, you know, we have conservative and we have liberal, we have people that are socialists, we have people that are libertarian, we have all spectrums, we have people that are atheists, we have people that are very religious, in all denominations. All of them have a voice here, and that's what we're looking for, is having a place where people can express their views.
Right.
By the way, I'd like to talk about something. Have you heard of House Resolution 5736?
No.
Now,
tell me what it's about first, because I might have heard of it. I just don't recognize the number.
Yeah, so House Resolution 5736 never got passed directly. It's referred to as the Smith-Moot Modernization Act of 2012. And it was basically, it didn't come out of committee, but the content ended up in the National Defense Authorization Act of 2013. Now, why that's significant and why I bring that up on a public access station is because historically, following World War II, and we had, for example, when we looked at Germany, they had, you know, the Minister of Propaganda, we had Goebbels, and so we had this propaganda that was initiated to the masses in Germany. We want to make sure that that didn't happen here. So what we did is we created laws that prevented the government from issuing propaganda to the American citizens.
That's right. Yeah.
So what happens then is the government, and you probably understand that overseas, that the government has, you know, they're trying to shape public opinion overseas, and so we can issue propaganda basically that goes overseas. Well, what happened in this legislation that ended up, the wording ended up in the National Defense Authorization Act, it now allows the United States to issue propaganda to the American citizens. So that is, it should be, unconstitutional, but that is the state. That's why we need stations like this, that have the ability to bypass whatever the government is saying, that, so you can get, you can get what, at least another perspective.
Right. Well, eventually they're going to outlaw stations like this.
Well, they're going to want to ultimately try to bring down and they always want to basically bring down the whole free speech outlet, because that's a threat to those that are working toward control.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
So that's part of our mission, as well as we talk about free speech, but we're trying to help generate a greater sense of community as well. We're trying to share, and everybody, we talk about, it could be possible coming hard times, and part of it is getting the community to work together, and everybody helping each other, and helping them through whatever times we're headed through.
Yep, just bringing awareness to the public that, hey, there's other people doing this, they're preparing themselves, and you can get on board. If you want to get in contact with us, we can get you in contact with some other people that you might, like the hydroponics. I appreciate that guy calling in, because that's something I'm really interested in, and it's just good to know these different people, so you don't have these hard knocks where you spend $300 and realize you just made a mess of something. Let's talk to people that have already built a hydroponic system. They can kind of cut the cost for you, so you don't have to make these mistakes. have a flood in your apartment or, something like that.
Yep, and with our station, who's doing what locally?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
And here's your fellow citizens in this area that can actually tell you, here's how I did it, here's what I'm doing,
Yep.
and here's where you need to go shop, and all
Yeah.
of that kind of thing.
I talked to Michael, Mr. G. He played here on our show one day, and he said the very next day there was a person in some store, doing air guitar. Hey, Mr. G, look at this. He's like, what? And yeah, playing his air guitar, and he's like, oh yeah, TV show.
Mm-hmm.
But he said there was quite a few people. The next 3 days, he had probably about 12 people just come up to him out of the blue and just talk to him. People, that is so important that if you see something like that, just to make that extra effort, just to, we consider you part of the family. If you're watching this, you're part of the family. And, Bobby Lee said the same thing. He said several people come and contact him after the show. And those things mean a lot. And like Mitch, you guys every one of these people that we have up here on the stage, you can walk right up to them and they'll just welcome you. These are good people that we have up here. And they will help you out. They're just genuine people. And Mitch was at Costco. I think I already mentioned this, but people are coming up to him. Hey, I'm getting my survival food. He's like, good job. So
we're inspiring the masses.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, that's a family effort, and I like people that do that. Kind of just come up and just talk to you. Some of you might be introverts and very shy, but I just want to let you know that, these people, we respect one another. Respect one another's privacy, but not only that, but they're genuine people and want to help people out. So, anything else, Michael?
Nope. I just want to wish everybody a wonderful 2015.
Cool. Well, you think we should have Bobby play us another song?
Yeah, Bobby and the Bobby Lee Experience Band.
Yeah.
I wanted to go back one thing. When a public access station, and hopefully it's FVTV, is redesignated, one thing I would really like to see, and I don't know if it's feasible, have it available across all providers, maybe Dish, DirecTV, Comcast, or just regular broadcast.
Well, there's a reason actually. What happens is when a company like Comcast comes in, they basically control a large segment of the access that people have to television. So you have a huge population that now basically they have this closed media distribution system. And so that's what public access does, is it provides, in an otherwise closed system, it provides the ability of the public to be able to come forward and have a voice. When you look at something like satellites coming in from all over. So everybody that gets, people down in Portland get the same satellite reception that we do up here.
Right.
So that's why it's not on there. But one thing that we're working toward is that, like we said, the ability to see what we're doing on the internet means that anybody, no matter what, if they have satellite or not. We have our TV is a smart TV. I don't know if you purchased a smart TV yet.
Yeah.
But you have to almost be a computer genius to be able to figure them out. But the fact is, I can on a television pull up an internet browser, or pull up YouTube, or pull up Netflix, or pull up Hulu, or pull up whatever, not just watch the broadcast stations. And that's what's happening in the future. So.
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah. I want to ask Ron, where in the heck did you get those pants? I wish we could get a close-up of those. But, man, I'd like to get a pair of those.
Is that a blast from the past?
Man, can you turn to the side? If we get Ginger if she's not on her phone.
Actually, when I first met my wife, she was wearing a pair like this.
Oh, yeah?
And I said, damn, where did you get those? I want a pair of those. She had a friend of hers that was a seamstress that did this stuff.
Huh.
Oh, we're going to get a close-up of those pants, man, because those are American. Those are American pants. Hey, did they have them in elastic?
Along with my American stupid shoes here.
Hey, Ron, did they have them in elastic?
You could put those on. You just have
Elastic pants.
Yeah.
You could put those on, but you'd have to wear the legs in upside down and just wear them as chaps.
Hey, Bobby, Ron, can you turn to the side so we can get a good shot of that? No, the other side, so we can get the American flag on the side. If we can get the switcher to go back over there. Yep.
Those are awesome.
Those are American.
Against the
And
rug.
the shoes. Yeah, show off the shoes.
It really blends in with the rug, too. With
Yeah,
the
it
color
does.
pattern.
That's our magic carpet.
Did you wear bell bottoms? Did you go through that?
Yeah, I remember wearing bell bottoms. They were hard to run in because it seems like they were flopping around.
Yeah, but they looked really cool.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Some people would beg to differ.
Well, in the early 70s, when they really took off, I mean, every kid had to have a pair.
Yeah.
I had 4.
Did you have the parachute pants too?
I did.
What, like
Yeah.
hammer pants?
Yeah, hammer pants.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
We
cool.
have the original parachutes. They were actually off of World War II parachutes.
Jeez. Well, what song do you got for us?
We're going to do Face the Heat. This is one that's pretty self-explanatory, you know, when it gets down to it, the tough get going and stand up and face the heat, and that's what we're going to do right now.
Awesome.
Well, I spent my life creating my own blues. Spent a lifetime full of wandering and worn out shoes. I sort of let me down, let me fall. I sort of banged my head against the wall. But just before I walked into the water, said just wet me down, let me face the heat. Now my time for dreams and love was overdue. So I spent some time in search of when I found you. You always made me laugh when you called. Your little lips so hard it melt the walls. But just before I walked into the water, I said just lay me down, let me feel your heat. Now feel it, baby. I always let me down, let me fall. My little lips so hard it fall the wall. But just before I walked into the water, I said just wet me down, let me face the heat. Yeah, I spent my life creating my own blues. Spent a lifetime full of wandering and worn out shoes. I sort of let me down and let me fall. I sort of banged my head against the wall. But just before I walked into the water, I said just wet me down, let me face the heat. I said just wet me down, let me face the heat. I said just wet me down, let me face the heat. Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I love that music. I like that guitar.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, how many you got over there?
We got that beautiful thing down at that wonderful guitar store we talk about.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And they have beautiful stuff down there.
Cool.
Bobby's got guitars like women have shoes. He's got one for job interviews and one for weddings.
So if anybody wants to follow Bobby Lee, it's www.imbobbylee.com.
That's all small letters?
All small letters?
Tell me that's what they call you.
That's what they call it.
Okay.
Can I say something really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me okay?
We got Jesse over here in the corner.
Yeah, I'm in the audio section here.
Okay.
It's a little bit little weird from on my end. But
Hey, how about you come up here so we can at least see you?
I need to control the board. I'm kind of strapped in. I can't go anywhere. But I just wanted to say thank you, Bobby, for like everything you've been doing. He's been a big help for me with audio here. We wouldn't have had this live band if it wasn't for Bobby's input, getting this hooked up. So thank you again, Bobby, for making this all
Thank
happen.
you, Jesse. That means a lot to me, buddy. That really does. You're awesome.
Yep. Thank you, Jesse. And also text keyword Bobby Lee 95577.
Right on.
So, anyways.
All right, guys.
Yeah, you want to give us another song, and then we're going to probably have Carol come up here and.
We're going to do a little, kind of a little twist on blues. I call this "Haven't You Heard." It's just a fun song. Hope you guys like it.
No, I haven't heard.
All right. Well, you're about to. This is going to be really interesting then.
Oh, certainly.
Well, the time that you've been living out, you're living in all the words that you've been putting out. You put them in all the dreams that we've been looking for. We're looking where, gotta let it go. Gotta lose control. Baby, the love you thought was gone. Baby, the room you thought was wrong. Baby, there's lots to say. Words don't get in your way. All of the time you thought was gone. Baby, the room's about to pop. Baby, there's lots to say. And it is not your way. Oh, haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? Now the times that we've been living in, the times been hard. All the words that you've been spitting out, you spit them wrong. All the things that you were looking for, they flew about. Gotta let it go. Gotta lose control. Baby, the love you thought was gone. Baby, the room you thought was wrong. Baby, there's lots to say. Words don't get in your way. Every room you thought was wrong. Everything you thought was gone. Baby, there's lots to say. And it is not your way. Oh, haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard enough of it, baby? Now listen. Well, the dream that we both looking for, it's coming on. I got hope in all your misery. The love is strong, but your mouth is something else a bit. It just sounds wrong. Gotta let it go. Gotta lose control. Baby, the love you thought was gone. Baby, the room you thought was wrong. Baby, there's lots to say. Words don't get in your way. All of the rules are finally gone. Baby, the love is finally strong. Baby, there's lots to say. And it is not your way. Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard enough of it, baby? Now listen.
The Bobby Lee Experience Band.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you. All right.
So Kevin, how long did it take for you to set up that drum set? Wow.
Is that good or bad? Yeah.
Well, it looks good.
I can imagine when the first time, you know, if it was me and an IKEA instruction manual, I'd be there for 6 hours, I imagine.
Well, it looks good.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful set, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's your New Year's resolution there, Kevin?
I don't have any resolutions either.
No?
No, I just think, basically things that I'd like to accomplish.
Yeah.
And hopefully I accomplish some.
Have you noticed that after a certain age, you just kind of give up on those New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, because when I did make one, I never seemed to, ever get them.
Yeah.
More than once a day.
Right.
That usually happens about at the age of reason.
Age of reason.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that was for me 15 minutes ago. I beat you to it, Ron.
Well, Kevin, thanks for coming out here. Yeah. So next on our list, we're going to bring Carol up here and chat with her a little bit. But if anybody wants to call in, I'll let you. I almost have that phone number memorized. I have 360 memorized.
Okay, well, you get the first part then. 693-7544.
And the only reason why you have it memorized is because you've been here longer,
Well, I don't know, maybe.
or it's just not a priority.
Well,
to
I
me
do have
right
this
now.
card right in front of me with a number right
Oh,
on
yeah,
there.
cheat sheet. So, how you doing, Carol?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. I like the hat.
Well, where's your little crown?
Yeah, I just don't want to mess up my hair yet. I'm going to put it on right in the last 15 minutes and get my little noisemakers over there.
He's highfalutin. He only wears the crowns from Burger King.
Exactly. We can size it. So, Carol, what do you got there?
I have a little internet computer tablet. And I just want to say that for those people who are intimidated by computers, getting a Android system is very simple to use.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can
what,
you hold that up so they can see it on TV?
What's nice about these little tablets is that you can tap into Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi really doesn't cost you anything. You can go to Starbucks, you can go to the library, a lot of restaurants, like places where, or even stores where you can sit down and eat, like at Whole Foods or New Seasons, they have Wi-Fi.
Right.
And so for those people that are kind of computer intimidated, a little tablet is nice because it's just a simple little app and you tap on it and they can watch FVTV shows that's convenient for them to watch.
Right.
And so the shows are going to be loaded up on the website. And so whenever they're out and about, they can just use a little computer tablet.
That's
and
a great idea.
They're not that expensive. You can get Wi-Fi on your smartphones. A lot of people out there probably have smartphones, so you can just log into the website and watch a show while
Yeah.
you're sipping coffee.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Are the shows on FVTV's website available for download, or do you have to stream them? Like, could you download it and then watch it later out of Wi-Fi range?
Don't believe that's an option. I think you have to watch it live over Wi-Fi. Isn't that right, Mike?
Yeah, as soon as...
Can you
well,
download?
We need a mic for him so he can hear, so
I don't know
everybody
about
else-
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like watching YouTube.
That's right. And you put the shows up on your website, Molon
Yeah.
Lobby News on
Yep.
YouTube.
Yeah, Molon Lobby, MOLONLABE, Lobby News. If you go there, you can also pull up the underground and so forth. That's on YouTube.
I mean, really, what kind of an obstacle would that be? I mean, Wi-Fi is pretty much everywhere nowadays.
Yes,
So.
that's right. And
Yeah.
you don't
And you can
really
have a cup of coffee
to pay
while you're
for
there.
it,
Yeah.
because it's all over.
Yeah.
You just tap into somebody's open network and
Yeah.
watch your show.
Now, at 7 o'clock today, we were going to have Carol, your guys' new show, come on live, but a couple of your hosts, co-hosts,
Sue
got
happened to be
sick.
sick, and then Dixie's son's birthday is tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it didn't work out.
Well, that's kind of a neat birthday to have.
Yeah, it
Everyone's
is.
celebrating with you, you know. You,
Yeah.
you can't say they're not having a party.
That's right. That's right.
So, anyway, so now we're going to move over to the new place. What is the strategy to start up your new show?
Well, we first thought, Dixie, Sue, and myself, we have been meeting and configuring how we want to move forward, because we really want to help people step out of the fear porn that's put out there. Well, what Mike brought up, the propaganda. Well, isn't that lying?
Yeah.
I mean, who does that benefit? The problem is the government thinks we can't handle the truth, and we can. We really can.
Or they don't want you to know the truth.
Right. The issue is with not allowing people to know the truth is that it takes away their freedom to make a choice.
Right.
Yeah.
If you know what's going on, you can choose to support or you can choose to walk away.
Right.
And, you know, that bugs me.
Yeah.
And I think everybody else too.
And yeah, to me, if you think your cause is just, you shouldn't be afraid to have it, you know, because as you said, you know, if your cause is just, it's going to be supported anyways. People should be able to make up their own mind based on the facts, not someone's
based on
twist.
the facts.
Yeah, not someone's twist.
Yes, not on illusion.
Yeah.
Right. And the reason why we're having Carol come up here tonight, because people have been following us trying to find out when Carol and Sue and Dixie are going to do their show. And we just want to kind of give you an update, and we try to do this at least every other show, let them kind of let everybody know their kind of a strategy. It's kind of almost like a reality TV show, seeing how the progress on how you guys are getting to that level to where you guys can do your own show. And so if you guys still want to follow this, follow Carol and what they're doing, just go to FVTV11.org and we will continue to give you updates on where they're at with their show.
Yeah, we want to, the plan is to do a weekly show. And then I have also had a discussion with them about putting up a website where each of us during the week, because there's so much information coming in now, that we can each contribute to adding information, so it's not going to be limited just to the 1 hour show that we might be doing.
Right.
And because people need to be informed, and I get a lot of information from people. I find information, and I already have a website that I put that on, and that is divinedominoes.com. It's a lot of information to wake people up, kind of keep them up to speed as to what is going on, and hopefully people will start to wake up and see through the illusion and step out of the trap of the propaganda.
Right. What's that website again?
divinedominoes.com.
I really like that name. That is awesome.
A friend of mine helped me sort that out. We were talking one day, and I'm trying to figure out the name for my website, and she says, you know, God sets up the dominoes. I go, Divine Dominoes, that's it. So I went to GoDaddy, and it was available, and I got it, and I've had it for several years, and I've
Awesome.
put up a lot of information over the years.
Now, how would the Dominoes be spelled? Would that be with an ES or just an S at the end?
Dominoes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think of how I would type it in, so I figured it might come up.
Yeah, it just, you know, one thing leads to another, and it's like having a puzzle, you know, and you keep adding to the puzzle, and it keeps getting larger, and you see more and more through the illusion, you get more and more free, and you step out of the propaganda.
Right. I see you're bundled up. Is it still cold in here?
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold in here. Yes, it's cold.
Yeah, I did not think about that. I thought it would warm up a lot faster, but I kind of miscalculated that.
The warmth is in the bathroom, folks.
Yeah, we got to go in the bathroom to get warmed up.
Yeah, that'll be our new live streaming area.
I would like to add something about the two bands that you had last Friday and then today. And as I was watching them, it was nice to see that each of them understood their part and their place, and how they create a unity and a harmony to work together.
Mm-hmm.
And we can look at those kinds of examples. They're more than just a band. They have worked together to create this unity and harmony, and then they present something quite amazing. And each band had two different styles. The other guys were a little bit more laid back, a little bit less intense. These people are a little bit more intense, a little bit more rock and roll. But each has their own flavor. But the same theme is that they work together. And that's a great example of this aspiring to be in that Star Trek existence that Gene Roddenberry presented. We can have that Star Trek, that harmony, that working together, that presenting something beautiful and amazing. We can do that now. We can step out of, like you say, the propaganda to hold us back. And we can create that now, but we have to make the choice to do it.
Good word.
So I appreciate having these bands, and even though they're different, but we can see beyond just the music that they're presenting, because you can see they've put a lot of work in to this unity and this harmony. And that's such a great example of the environment we can create and how we interact with each other.
Right. And you know what's interesting? I always bring up the government and situations like this, because what you're saying is the harmony. When you see people harmonizing, it's a beautiful thing, because it's like a dance. It just harmonizes, and they're all just flowing peacefully.
Yes.
Well, our government wants to destroy that and cause havoc and chaos, where we're fighting against one another, because out of that chaos, they do their little dark secrets behind the scenes. But this right here, the harmonizing, really is an art that's peaceful to the soul.
Yes.
And just, you get something different out of it.
Yes,
it's not destruction, it's actually life.
Yes, it is. One of my favorite shows on years ago was Joan of Arcadia. And there was this song I heard on that, and then I heard it today when I was listening in my car, and there's some lines in there. It says, "What if God was one of us, just a stranger on the bus trying to find their way home?" And I'm thinking that is such a beautiful metaphor, because that's all our journey. We're just trying to figure out our place. And one of the lessons I was reading in my studies, it says, you're a stranger here. This really isn't our home.
Right.
And our true home is back with our source. And if we all viewed and treated each other as though we're just trying to get back home, and help that person attain that, and view each other as though we are divine expressions, trying to sort this all out. And how much better could we treat each other if we had that perspective? And I understand it may not apply to you.
No. I wasn't going to say anything like that. In my mind, you sent the railroad off the tracks. because when you mention that song, it's like, you know, my trivia mind is like, oh, who sings that, you know? And I
Yes.
remember the song and I can picture the video, but I can't place who sings it. And I'm hoping someone will call in with the answer, or someone here in studio will know it. My mind keeps wanting to say Jewel, but I'm pretty sure that's not true.
No,
but that was a good song, yeah. What if God were one of us? It's one of those songs that really, I mean, when you really listen to it, really makes you think.
Every time I hear it, it brings tears to me. I don't know why. It just moves me. And I'm driving in my car, you know, trying to keep my eyes clear. But that song really just moves me.
Yeah, it's a good song.
So do you have any New Year's resolutions?
To get the show.
There you go.
To move ahead with the show. We really are feeling that push to do that. And when you brought this up, you pushed my on button.
Huh.
And I'm sending emails to Dixie and Sue, and they're saying, Carol, I can't keep up with you. And I says, well, you put it on the mic. He pushed my on button. I'm ready to go.
Well, good.
Well, good.
That's what he's here for. You know, I just wanted to advise you to come up with a new New Year's resolution, because if you were going to originally do the show tonight, you're probably going to break that New Year's resolution by mid-January, and then you're going to be saying, well, now what? You know,
No.
you're already going to have, well, no, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you know, make a joke of it, you know, because it is a good New Year's resolution, but you're going to have your show and complete your New Year's resolution in January.
Yes, we are,
Yeah.
regardless.
Hey, what was the name of that song?
No way, it wasn't her.
No.
Say it over the...
Alanis Morissette, I call BS. I do not believe that. She might have sang a version of it, but it wasn't her, I'm pretty sure.
What was the song?
What if God were one of us?
One of us, that was the title.
Joan Osborne, that's it.
That's it.
Joan Osborne, there you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ginger. Well, at least she's using her phone for good use.
The smartphone pays off in dividends. Oh, wow, we got
anyways.
a little more than a half hour till New Year's.
Yeah, we'd better have Bobby play us another song.
Right on. All right, we've got a couple more for you.
All right. So
We got as many as you want.
So, Brad, did you put more clothes on? Looks like you got thicker clothes on now. Oh, okay.
my girlfriend.
Yeah, I put mine on a long time ago.
Yeah, my girlfriend asked me to do that when we're feeling more romantic. Could you put more clothes on, please?
Oh, man.
Ooh, put it all on, baby.
It's just a real adventure, isn't it?
Yeah.
I swear.
Put it all on, baby. Put it all on.
Or turn out the lights.
Yeah.
Okay, we call this one Love Falls.
Sorry.
You say you live forever. You live and lock between. And now you wanna sell it. You live and lock between. I'm looking for an answer, a question in my head. I finally see the notice. I just don't wanna beg, 'cause love holds my hand, holds my heart, takes command, and love won't hold hate, holds my heart, shows the way. gonna change the way love falls. You're looking for the future. You're living in the past. You finally feel the emotion. You're running out of gas. I finally see an answer. A question, do or die. I finally taken notice to give this love a try. 'Cause love holds my hand, holds my heart, takes command, and love won't hold hands, holds my heart, shows the way, and love's never gonna change. I said love's never gonna change. No, love's never gonna change the way love falls.
That's awesome. Hey, Brad, I'm going to put you on. Oh, we got a phone call already.
I guess we'll go to it.
Yeah, let's go to it.
Hello, caller. You're live on the air, on the underground.
How you doing, Adrian?
I'm doing well. You?
Awesome. I just wanted to say that everybody that I've met down there has been a great, honest person. Bobby seems like a great guy.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody I've talked to down there, from Jesse to, you know, the little bit of time I've got to spend with a lot of these people, everybody's been really genuine and friendly and like a family.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think you're just funny as hell, Adrian. I really enjoy talking to you. Of course,
Yeah, I ain't up here for my looks.
gravity with Michael, because we think too many of the same thoughts. So I just wanted to say I appreciated coming into the new year with you guys. So
Thank you, Mitch. The feeling's mutual.
Yep, thanks, Mitch.
I just wanted to say, hey, I love you, everybody down there. You're just an awesome family, and I hope people get involved.
Thank you.
You guys have a good
God
year.
bless you, buddy. God bless
Hey, I had a question for you, Mitch. It's kind of quieter over there. Did the kids peter out?
No, I stepped outside, so I got no interference. You guys don't have to listen to the screaming in the background. Had to get a little heartfelt there for a moment. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. All right, you guys. You take care.
Thank you, Mitch.
Thank you, Mitch.
You guys are awesome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So, Brad, what's your New Year's resolution? Or are you in the same boat? What's that?
Don't really have one this year.
You don't?
Not really.
You're going to find that mostly with musicians. Musicians generally live the whole resolution thing all year long. We're just, you know, we're trying to keep from getting old, going broke.
What do you mean going broke?
Yeah.
You're already there?
Just
No,
different levels of broke.
Now, how'd you get your hat to fit, Ron? Because my hat looks like I got a little kid's hat.
I got a staple gun.
Oh, you got a staple gun?
No, he don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why he's got all that hair. He's a cone head.
Yeah. Anyone who knows me and has tried my hats on knows I have a huge head, and I like to joke that it's swollen with knowledge.
You just gotta kind of smash it.
But yeah, this thing just barely rests on top. And if I try and push it down, it almost kind of hurts, like it's going to shear off some skin.
Staples, of course.
Yeah, I think
Well,
I'll let it sit.
It looks good on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits you.
No, it doesn't. Seriously, try on my hat and see. I bet this thing's going to look like a kid. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice loose fit.
You want to trade?
Yes.
Yes.
Mike,
Sure.
let's go fishing.
Okay.
You look like they're ready.
Looked like he was going for the
This one fits, so I'm going to do this. There. That way the cardboard doesn't chafe my freshly shaved head.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's fix it a little bit.
Oh, right there.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
You're looking good.
I feel a tear coming on. It's
Yeah. I feel like Indiana Jones, but without the dignity. How do I look? Does it look as cool as I feel?
Man, you know what? You couldn't have said that better. That's exactly how I feel. I actually feel less of a human for looking at that.
So what song do you guys got for us next?
Okay, we're going to play a couple more for you. This next one, it's called The Message. It speaks alone. It talks about truth, talks about love, talks about paying attention to what's going on and how many people are going to be shocked when things are happening and they go, oh, wow, what's this? Well, if they'd have been paying attention all along, they'd know what was happening.
Right.
And, even though they don't know what's happening, some of us are going to be here to help them get through that. And, who knows who that's going to be, but, we should all be prepared for whatever comes up. We're Americans. It's what we do.
Yep.
We prepare. So it's like, here it is, The Message.
Good word, Bobby.
Who's gonna rescue all the souls that have gone wrong? Who has a reason why the pain lingers on? Tell me, how can you find a reason or rhyme to help you describe what you choose to deny? The answers are there and greatly defined in the message. Who's gonna worry when the lightning starts to fall? Who's gonna wonder what the hell is going on? Tell me, how can you hide from the fear that's inside? Courageously bold, but in for denied. The answers are clear when we choose to find the message. Message. Seek and you'll find. Life has a way of taking chances. Love is defined when we find a way to hold each other, yeah. Who will be hungry when the well all runs dry? Who's gonna scurry when we need to find out why. Tell me, how can you stand on what you rely when all that is there is the root of a lie? We're giving away, but still we deny the message. The message. Thank you, thank you.
Good job, Bobby. www.IamBobbyLee.com.
What you said, you know, that people aren't going to realize it until it's gone. And I was thinking about that while you were, you know, singing that song. That I think part of it is just human nature. You know, never do today what you can put off until tomorrow.
Right.
You know, that, you know, I mean, you look at how busy it is the day before Christmas and everyone's out Christmas shopping, or April 15th and how many people wait to do their taxes. You know, it's just indicative to the way we are. And I think what's going to happen is, you know, the hour's upon us, and, you know, come tomorrow, people are going to realize, wow, they weren't kidding.
Right.
You know, and I think part of it is that people hear that, you know, when if you've ever listened to OPB or watched OPB when they're doing their membership marathon, they always make it sound so dire that the station's going to go dark without your support. And so people kind of have a, you know, oh, yeah, you know, attitude, and, you know, someone will support, or, you know, someone will take care of it. And,
right.
You know, the hour's upon us, and it's going to change. You know, I hope people will follow us to the other side, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, you know what's really interesting about that, you know, what it really boils down to, instead of passing it off to the next guy, take a little bit of that responsibility yourself. You don't have to take all of it on. You know, take on what you can handle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
God never expects us to take more than we can handle.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're not taking what we can handle. We're taking what we can get away with. Okay, and so it's like, you know, that's what this song is about. Don't do that. Look at each other. Look for those points of interest and pay attention to them.
Yeah.
They're important.
Yeah. I also just wanted to say to everyone, you know, everyone here, obviously, you know, thank you for being here and spending your New Year's with us. But everyone at home who's watching us, you know, there's a lot of the, you know, the flashbang pow type New Year's Eve things, you know, and watching the ball drop at Times Square. And those ones have a lot of, you know, a lot of production value and a lot of special effects and a lot of paid celebrities. But, you know, I think we have a lot of substance here, and we might not be the flashiest out there, but it means a lot to me. And so for the people spending it with us, I really want to say thank you.
Yep.
Oh,
to
yeah,
everyone.
thank you.
Guys.
And all the support. Yeah.
This place is, there's magic in this room.
Yeah.
There's magic with these people, and I'm privileged to be a part of it. And I can't wait for the future. I see a bright future, guys. I really do.
Hopefully there will be magic in the other room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there will.
We're trying to bring it over there.
Yeah.
Oh, how can it not be? It's purple.
It's just hard to,
Right.
Man.
it's hard to fit magic down a flight of stairs that are really cramped.
Man,
the dream,
yeah.
Jess, live the dream.
Yeah, what a move, man. We've been taking the Whisper Room down 2 flights of stairs, and they had to make a 180-degree
Boy,
turn.
How was that?
Oh my gosh, that was.
I wanted to be there with you guys last night. We were setting up band for tonight, and it was like, wow, man, you're gonna need help getting that down there. I was like, oh my God, that's gonna be a nightmare. So how long did it take you to get it down there?
We don't have it all down there yet.
Oh, okay.
Some of us sitting up in the beauty school.
We got like 2 panels here, and we got like some stuff.
Yeah, we got some stuff we're gonna move tonight.
Most of it's gotten started.
Right
So
on.
if anybody's motivated out there and wants to come help us move, 4707 Minnehaha. Come on down. But I want to bring this up about
the help.
What's that?
We need the help.
Yeah. While I'm talking about this, I want to bring Steve up real quick, just for just a minute, and then we're going to get back to Bobby Lee and the band here. But I just want to bring up that Vancouver School of Beauty is playing a big part in this move, and they're going to be a part of a morning show. We want to start up a morning show, streaming. And they're going to do like a beauty tips of the week, and they're going to be a part of what? Yeah, come on up, Steve. Yeah, just grab that mic.
All right.
But yeah, beauty school is going to be a part of this. We're just trying to bring more of the community, allow them to be more involved with what we're doing, live streaming. So. I want to just give a thanks out to Gene Banks for that, for giving us the opportunity, and they're real excited for us to move there.
I am too.
But this is Steve. Steve's been coming down here, not volunteering, but just volunteering his time just to be part of the underground and sit in the audience, and just a great guy, and we just wanted to bring him on. And
I appreciate it.
Yeah, what's your New Year's resolution?
Well, pretty much live one day at a time and get more involved with Fort Vancouver TV. And I see Fort Vancouver TV as sort of like the electronic media of now that used to be like the Paul Revere writing, telling that the British are coming. And as we all know, there's others that are coming. And so we need to get involved. I see that there's a lot of talent. I'm sure that there's individuals out in the audience that would, if they could just get that little push, maybe they could get involved, and it would really make things to where we can grow this station and make it a station that gets actually good ratings, and gets it to where the populace starts waking up, and they don't be sheeple. They need to wake up, because so many things are happening around in our community and the world on a whole. And you know, this is a time we have the freedom yet to get out here and speak what we believe, and to hopefully change things for the better.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of needs that, you know, everything from individuals that are out of work, homeless, individuals too with families that are trying to grow their family and they're struggling, and then the powers to be, what things are. There's basic needs and skills that people need, and it's something that unfortunately in this day and age we live in a world, and especially in America, where too many things have been done for us, so we've become a nation that's complacent. And so what I see here is just a real grassroots beginning for a better future for Clark County, Washington State, the Northwest, America as a whole.
Yeah, thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and appreciate you always coming down here.
I appreciate
and
having a place to go to where can learn some new things and voice even my opinion.
Yeah.
You ever thought about or trying to do your own show?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Carol, for those who didn't hear at home, says he's going to be on theirs and they're going to interview him.
Well, you know, I have experience being I've been around some of the preparedness for years, and seeing things as they really are. And people years in past always poo-pooed so many things, but because of what's happening with individuals that have been laid off from their jobs, now they have that spare time that they're starting to open their eyes because they're not on the treadmill.
Yeah.
And they're seeing that they better get some things going, otherwise it's even going to get worse.
Yeah, you know, so I want to bring, you just hit on something. You know, I've been down at this coffee shop that I was hanging out. I want to plug their name, Brewed. Man, they got some really good coffee down there.
Good.
And just great people. But every once in a while I'll run into somebody that makes fun of the prepping and stuff. And I just want to mention, you know, they made fun of Noah also.
Absolutely,
when he was building the ark.
that's it.
And, you know, there will come a time then when those words that you speak, or you're going to be accountable for them.
Yeah.
And, you know, hopefully those people that you made fun of are still going to be in a place where they can actually help you.
Right.
So just a warning to those people that are laughing at people that prep. You really need to think hard about just, if you can just stop and look at on the national level, just the things that are going on, from just earthquakes and tornadoes. I mean, we're very vulnerable people.
Yes, we are.
And you need to prepare for that, at least for your kids, the children, man. That would just break my heart, see little children without their parents, you know, starving. I mean, that's something that'll probably, if I'm in a bad situation, that'll probably what kill me, because I'm going to help at least children,
right,
you know.
Right.
And just the weaker vessels.
I just want to bring up, too, that if anyone of our viewers out there lived in the Portland, Vancouver area and Washington State as a whole, if they lived during the time when Mount St. Helens erupted, a lot of things came to a halt. And the air was polluted with all that ash, and you couldn't move very good, because anything that was out there was, it's like a silica glass, and if you didn't have some kind of protection, like a mask or some type of wetted cloth over your nose to breathe in your mouth, you probably got some lung problems from it.
Yeah.
Because it scratched, and then the vehicles had a hard time too, because they were sucking in some of that ash, and it actually hurt a lot of the some of the automobiles and diesel trucks and everything. So, I mean, that's something that, who thought Mount St. Helens would do what it did? I mean, they've said, oh, hundreds of years back or something, but look at how in just one day everything changed around the area, and ash everywhere, and it actually darkened the sky. I happened to actually be in eastern Washington when it came down, and about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Connell, Washington, it looked like the end of the world, and it was pitch black, and anything that was out in the air, poor birds and such, they couldn't fly, and they were actually dying from it. And so something like that. So the simple things are basic, and the basic things most everyone needs is not just food and water, but they need to not have fear. That's
right.
Something that, unfortunately, there's people that preach fear, and it's not about that at all. It's called common sense.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and to have the basics of water, because within about 4 days, 5 days, you dehydrate, and if there's not water that's fresh that you can trust, you're going to actually expire, and that's sad. Especially when there's water everywhere, but if you don't have a way to purify it, and that's a real thing. And then, of course, some food. And dry foods work good because they have a long shelf life.
Right.
And not to promote any certain company or anything, but there's sources out there. And right now, there's still pricing that people can afford. Because as things get on their way, as they are right now, look at the price of hamburger, ground beef, $6, $7 a pound. I mean, you know, years ago, if you would have told people you were going to pay that, they said, oh, maybe for the best of steaks, but I'd never pay that for hamburger.
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, folks, this is a real important time in all of our lives, and if you have children, you want to think of their future. So again, support Fort Vancouver TV, and you know, like you're saying with Michael here, you're saying about that even a few dollars a month would really make a difference.
Yeah. It's just showing the city that people are getting involved. Our public is getting involved. And that's what we want to present to the city, and to be able to get redesignated, that the public likes this station. Our county wants this station. So any little bit helps. Just making that little bit of effort really goes a long ways, and actually for us to be able to present to them that this is an important platform that the Clark County really needs.
It really does need it. Another thing too is, if something happens, you don't want to be overwhelmed. And you know, if you get some things where you got some water set aside and some food and a way to have some warmth and fire, and where you can actually boil some water up and work with some of the dry foods, work real well with that, and you know, some things put aside. Then you can help, if you're in good condition and things, you can help your neighbors, your friends, and as a community we can work together.
Right.
And it makes it better because like the police and the fire department, they're going to be busy. Say we have a bad earthquake. Well, usually the thing most people don't realize, unless you've been in earthquakes, sometimes that brings power into areas where, I mean, is it the lines break and start a fire somewhere, so you know, your local services are busy trying to take care of that. And then if we lose our bridges, our food source for Clark County, a lot of it comes out of warehouses over in the Portland area.
Yeah, it's a big topic and it's a lot to cover, but we're also drawing very near to the time. We got 5 minutes now.
Steve,
Yes.
we really appreciate you coming on.
Well, thank
here,
you very much.
and appreciate you being part of the audience and just part of the family and coming down here, just adding to this.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you,
And-
Michael and Adrian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we got about 5 minutes left. You got a short song for us?
We got one that fit right in that.
Okay, perfect. Because we want to come up there with you.
All right.
And
What
share
was
the
that?
mic with you for the countdown.
Yeah, we
Please
were hoping
do,
to
please.
come
Okay.
up. All right.
When you get ready, just come on up.
All right.
Okay.
All right, real
This
good.
is called I Will, I Won't.
All right. Good night.
Thank you, Steve.
Said I will, I won't. What I always said. And live the part each and every day. And I'm gonna say, maybe my love is way too cold. Now I see the world, and I feel my way, and I find it hard. I don't know the way, and I'm gonna say, baby, your love is way too cold. Said I will, I won't. What I always said. Now I live for love. Love's my only friend. And I'm gonna stay, baby, your love I'm taking home. And I'm gonna say, baby, your love I am taking home. go.
How many seconds we got left? Everybody up here. We're over there. Oh,
It's
Happy New
there it is.
Year.
Happy New Year. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There it is. God bless America. 2015, here we come right now. There it is. Come on. Come on, honey. Come on, come on.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you over there. Jesse, beautiful.
Ginger.
You guys are awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Steve.
We're still early for Hawaii, you know.
Taking us into the new
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, Vancouver, Washington.
Take us into the new year with style. There you go.
Okay.
Here, man.
Anyone want to lay any bets
New
or odds
song.
on what happens? What?
What's that?
What did I see? Oh, I just wanted to say, anyone want to lay any odds or bets on what's going to happen? We're still on.
The station's still on, so...
Yeah.
My baby's bad.
Yeah, you're on TV.
My baby's bad. Every time she turns me on, every time I know the love is strong. Every time she does me in, every time I know the love will win. And every time she looks at me, she makes me want to trade. Every time she loves on me, she makes me feel like I'm a man. My baby's bad. My baby's bad. My baby's so bad. My baby's bad. Every time the love comes on, every time I know it's time to rock. Every time she lets me in, every time I know the love will win. Every time she looks at me, she makes me wanna change. Every time she loves on me, she makes me feel like I'm a man. My baby's bad. My baby's bad. My baby's so bad. My baby's bad. Spank me! And every time she looks at me, she makes me wanna change. And every time she loves on me, she makes me feel like I'm a man. My baby's bad. My baby's bad. My baby's so bad. My baby's bad. My baby's bad. My baby's bad. Yeah, 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 my baby's bad. My baby's bad. yeah, 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 my baby's bad. 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 She's so lovely. Oh, you beautiful baby. Happy New Year! Good night. Yeah, babies. It is.
Bobby, yeah, I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, thank you, buddy. You betcha, man. Anything for you, Mike?
Yeah. So if anybody wants to follow Bobby Lee, why don't you go ahead and give them your website?
All right. There was.
Yeah.
That was, wasn't it?
Oh, so they didn't cut it?
We're still on? Wow.
Well, that was a mistake.
I thought they cut
So,
us.
hey, we're back on, guys.
Public access television.
Yep.
You gotta love it.
So, anyways, go ahead and finish what you're going to say. How they can follow you.
Huh?
How can they follow Bobby Lee?
Okay, this is how they can. This is how you guys can follow us out there. It's real simple. If you want to look at our webpage and what we've got going as far as iTunes and some of the other online stores, you simply start by going to www.iambobbylee.com, all small little letters, and hit the music button and hit one of the buy buttons on one of the songs. You won't buy there. It'll take you to iTunes, and you have a choice to listen to those samples and everything. Please do. Do us a favor. When you're listening to those samples, tell us what you think about them. Put a little comment down there. We really appreciate that, and it really helps us in how to market these songs and how to, write what, we need to get written. And the other way to find us is just text a keyword, Bobby Lee, to 95577, and it will take you right to iTunes, and you can go from there.
Bobby. And once again, this is Underground Live. This is our last show. And just appreciate everybody, all the viewers out there following us or just watching us and being active participants in this community. Adrian, you got anything to say?
No, I pretty much you already said it. Just thank you to everyone that's ever been a part of this. This station, this organization, this show. It's been a great ride, and I look forward to seeing where it takes us next.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and please follow us at FVTV11.org. And we're planning on doing quite a bit of things in the community. We want to have classes at the studio on how to prep, just a whole bunch of different things. So just please follow us and be a part of the family.
And from what I understand, around next Friday, we're going to have our first live streaming TV show.
Well, we're trying to get to that point. Yeah, we might have to do a pre-recorded or record it.
Right
and
on.
then put it on our channel.
Right on.
But we're trying within the next 2 weeks, at least by the next 2 weeks, be up live.
Right on.
Yeah,
There it is.
I really hope we can do the live because I don't want to lose the call-in availability.
No, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love the
That's
viewers,
awesome.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Oh, thank you guys.
So you got another song for us?
Hey, we can do one. Let's do Don't Think I Am. Just say the dream is on, the love is strong, baby. And when the dream is strong, the love is strong. But if you think my love are just as strong, baby, well, take the ball alone, I'll go back home. Don't think I am living the plan. Don't think I am, 'cause I'm not, baby. Just stay at home, leave it alone. I should have stayed where I did, but I didn't want to jade it. Well, now you think of love is all up front, baby. And the dream you love is all hope gone. Well, take the rollers off and feel the love, baby. And if you think it's wrong, then go back home. Don't think I am living your plan. Don't think I am, 'cause I'm not, baby. Just stay at home, leave it alone. I should have stayed where I can, but I didn't want to jade it. Don't think I am living the plan. Don't think I am, 'cause I'm not, baby. Just stay at home, leave it alone. I should have stayed where I came. I should have stayed where I came. I should have stayed where I came, but I didn't want to jade it. Oh, thank you, guys. What was that? Oh, right on. Right on, that's us.
Yeah, it is. So looks like we didn't go off the air yet.
Yeah.
So that's
How's this
interesting.
camera look? Is it getting my belly really well?
It's making you look like a god.
No, that looks okay. Yeah.
I like this look, man. I do look skinnier next to you.
Fatty and Skinny went to bed. Fatty rolled over and Skinny was dead.
So, well, Bobby, what else you got for us?
Oh, buddy, we can go on all night.
Yeah,
How long
let's
we
do
got?
one more and see how long this thing goes before we go black. But anyways, thank you viewers once again for everything. Oh, we got a phone call. Hold on, we got a phone call here. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what that is.
Hey, caller, you're live on the air.
Congratulations, you're in the new year.
No fat jokes.
Hey, I don't care about the fat jokes, Mitch. Go ahead. Hit me with your best. But hey, thank you, Mitch. Happy New Year.
I was just saying congratulations, you guys made it. You're still here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll let Bobby rock out, and you guys have a good evening.
All right,
thank
thanks,
you,
Mitch.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, we're just going to keep it going, and
I love that guy, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
man, doesn't it feel better standing up? I tell
Yeah, I
you, we
think
need
so.
to ditch the chairs.
I think we need to get rid of those.
Energy, move back and forth, stretch the legs.
I think we need to get rid of those desks.
Well, I don't mind having them, but I personally prefer to stand.
Yeah,
It's
well,
nice.
I like it. But anyways, once again, viewers, thank you for watching Underground and being active participants in this venture. So anyways, we're going to give it back to Bobby, and yeah, please continue to follow us, FETV11.org. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bobby, what do you got for us?
We got another one for you. We call this, one of my favorite bands on the earth is Pink Floyd. And I never was one to copy songs, so I wrote one in tribute to these guys who delivered us music for at least 4 decades, if not more, I'm not sure. But I've collected most of their albums, and this one goes out to Pink Floyd. Thank you for all the music and all the memories, guys. Hope you like this out there somewhere. Floyd's in my head. By the time I see the clock, we're almost there, and I feel the world out there. All alone, I see the love, it's there to share. And I feel the love again. I can see the tops that played. I can feel the words they said. Can you hear? Now the time has come for love, it's come to share, and I feel that love again. All around I see the time that's left to share, and I feel that time again. I can see the harps that play. I can feel their world again. All around my heart and head, I can see the words, I can hear the Floyd in my head. in my head. I can see the harps that play. I can hear the words they play all around my heart and head. I can hear the words, I can hear the flood in my head. In my head. Can you hear the lonely world? Sounds in my head. Can you hear the lonely world? Floats in my head. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so
Bobby.
much. Thank you.
You know, I share your sentiment about Pink Floyd. When I was younger, when I was younger, I really didn't. It's not that I didn't like them. I didn't hate them. I just didn't get them. I think at the age I was, and I found that the older I got, that the more their lyrics and just something about it spoke to me. And it's something that really speaks to your soul. I know that sounds kind of like a Hallmark card sentiment, but
you know what's awesome about Pink Floyd? No matter whether you liked them or whether you didn't, almost every single person I know has a Pink Floyd song, whether they know it's a Pink Floyd song or not, that they love.
Which one's yours? I mean, what about it is your definitive?
Comfortably Numb.
Comfortably Numb. Mine
It's
is
got to be one of the finest rock ballads ever made.
You know, mine is Hey You.
Oh,
and the end where, you know, united we stand, divided we fall. That really speaks to me now more than ever with these days we're facing. And I mean, it's kind of like what we talk about with the studio.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and
they were musical revolutionaries, man.
Yeah.
And the revolution that they caused was psychedelic music, and they took it to a completely different level.
Yeah.
And God bless them for it. Thank you, guys.
Well, God bless everyone in this room for being a part of it, and we're still here.
Here we are.
Apparently.
Okay, we can do that. Let's see here. You want to do Beyond My Eyes?
Well, hey, I guess we're going to do this song anyways.
By the time I saw my fortune fade, I was headed toward tomorrow. By the time I saw the lightning break, well, I was headed off to sleep, but I reserved the right to look beyond my eyes. It's easy if you try, you'll see the light. With your new set of eyes, you'll climb new heights when you learn to obey. All things around you go your way. Well, now the day turned out my final say. I was headed toward tomorrow. And as the day turned out my final day, well, I remember what I've seen, and I reserve the right to look beyond my eyes. It's easy if you try, you'll see the light. With your new set of eyes, you'll climb new heights when you learn to obey. All things around you go your way. By the time I let my fortune fade, I was headed toward tomorrow. By the time I saw the lightning break, well, I've remembered what I've seen, and I reserve the right to look beyond my eyes. It's easy if you try, you'll see the light. With your new set of eyes, you'll climb new heights when you learn to obey. All things around you go your way. All things around you go your way. It all begins when you obey. Happy New Year. Good night.
Thank you, Bobby. Hey, thank you to everyone up there. Thank you, Bobby, the Bobby Lee
Thank you,
Experience
everybody.
Band. Thank you to all the audience members, all
Thank
the
you
people
for
that
watching
watch.
tonight, everyone out there in TV land.
Yeah.
We did it for you, and we did it for the future.
Yeah. Yeah, Happy New Year, Mike. Happy New Year, crew. Just Happy New Year, everyone, you know.
Great working with all of you.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to have you guys close us out here.
You want
to tell everybody thank you, and we are going to end the show now. And once again, always appreciate you, Adrian.
Thank you.
And we'll continue this on next week. Hopefully live stream.
Yeah.
So thank
All
you
right.
guys for watching.
Bye.